Hello, this is Calvin's. Today, let me take you through the ID card, student ID card module. As you know, the ID cards are very important in an institution for identifying the students. Okay, so the ID cards can be used in various occasions, like for example, in the library, during various activities, and so on. So, before I proceed, I want to make a disclaimer that this video is educational purposes. It's meant for educational purposes, and any data, any image, all those are fictitious. They are not real images. They are not real data. Okay. So first and foremost, let me log in as admin of that school. Then we'll have. So now I've landed on the dashboard. So this is the dashboard for the admin. Remember this particular ProSmat School Analytica has got very many modules. It has got exam analysis module. It has got a library module. It has got finance module. It has got exam timetable module. It has got lesson timetable module. It has got inventory. It has got a student ID card module. Okay, so there are around 7 modules. All right, so let me take you through student ID card module. Already we have talked about the library module the previous day. So you'll come here as admin. You'll come here other tools. So admin has got access to all these modules. So you'll have lesson timetable. That one we had already talked about. Exam timetable. We had talked about library module. We had talked about that. So let me take you through the student ID card module. Okay. So this student ID card module, as we know, the admin already has added all the students from this particular end. So all the learners have been added to this system, and details, very necessary details are already within the system. So when you come to this module, when you now come to this module here, the module that we are talking about here, the ID card module and other tools, you will be able to just have all the ID cards for the students. So let me come to student ID card. I click on that. Then you're able to see that already the cards are ready. The cards are ready. All the students have got their ID cards generated in this particular page. So you can see all the students have got their ID card generated. And remember, these ID cards, they are digital, and you can print them, and you can print them. Then use plastic. They are plastic ID cards. Is that's better. So then you will be able to see that we have the school name here, the student ID card, then the name of the student and their admission number, and then this admission number is barcoded. So the reason why it is barcoded is because you can use this ID card for identification purposes, maybe in the library or in other scenarios where the identification of the student is necessary. All right. So also when you look at the bottom here, we have the backside of the ID cards. So these are the back sides. So in on the page here, they are generated black, okay, dark blue somehow. But when you generate, they are the same as the back, the front side, that just white. Okay, okay. So here we have the school details, like the logo is here, the name of the school, the motto, the address, the phone number of the school, the email of the school, and then this card belongs to the school. Report loss immediately to the school. All right. So those are backsides. So each ID card has got the backside here, and all the backsides, they are just identical. So they will be able to be printed back to back. Okay, when you print back to back, you'll have the ID card, everything in place. So you can print. So let me print, because we need to print to PDF. So I've selected PDF here. So when you print like this, I can print it on desktop, and I can name it my ID cards, okay, whichever. So I want to print them to the desktop already. That's the folder, and then you save. So when it completes printing, then you are sure they are on the desktop. So it is in one document. It's one PDF document. So when you go there, you'll find the document there. So your work is just to ensure that you do the printing. So let me go to the desktop. When you go to the desktop here, you'll find the ID cards. How did I name it? How did I name it? How did I name it? So I think should just be here. I think I named it as my something, my some. Okay, they're here. So this is the PDF. So when you open that, you'll find the ID cards just on those pages. You can see, I think some are 6 on that page, 6 on this page, 6 on this page. So they are very nice. They are very nice, very very nice. So and then the back pages, I told you they're white on the download. So you can see they're very nice. So you can print back to back. You can print back to back. Then some schools use some very poor material like lamination, but still it's okay. But plastic, the best material to use for ID cards. Okay, they are standard sizes. They are standard sizes, and therefore you don't need to worry about the size. They are standard. So these are the ID cards for all your students. So this system has got student ID card module, and you're able to print this ID card. They can be used in places like library or any other place that identification becomes the norm of the day. All right, so that is all. But before I end this video, let me show you something that I didn't demonstrate when I was demonstrating on the library. So let me go to other tools. Then I look at library module is here. So when I go to this library module, this the dashboard. I already showed you this yesterday or the previous day. So we go to report types. So remember, this report section will give you all kind of reports that a standard library will need. Okay, so when you look at this, you'll have book copies. Where's book copies here. So here you'll have all the books that you have in the library. Okay, so these books, because you will have to identify them when you are giving them out, when you are issuing them to the students and the staff, then these books need barcodes. Okay, so this system has made it very simple for you. It generates those barcodes for all the book copies that we have in the library, so that when you print those barcodes and then put them as stickers on your books, then those books will be able to be identified very fast and very effectively and efficiently. So let me take you back to reports, then I tell you where the barcodes are. So when you come to this card here, you can see barcode for books. Okay, so when you click on that, okay, you can see already all books have got their barcodes generated, all the books. Okay, and you can see all the books we have in the library now have got barcodes, all of them. Okay, so these barcodes, now if the work is just to print them, let me print to PDF. Okay, PDF. Then after you've printed to PDF, so after printing to PDF, your work is just to do what? Your work is just to take those barcodes, and then you can use whichever way. You can even mount them on those books. Use the list, because the barcodes are against the names of each book. So you can see this barcode, the book is inventory, secondary business studies, book 2, copy 1. This one is for the same book title but copy 2. This is the same book but copy 3. So all the books have got unique barcodes. Okay, so just use your way, or some schools will just make stickers, then they put them on those books, or just print, then you cut them, then you mount them on those books for quick identification. Okay, so let me check the downloads. It's on desktop. So I think I named it as barcode 1. Have you seen it? Barcode 1, it's here. So this barcode 1, it's carrying those details of the book. So those are the barcodes against each book. So just print this one, then cut them, mount them on the book. Or if you want quality, just go and produce it so that each barcode comes as sticker, then you put them on each book, and that is great. That's great. So you can see this ProSmat School Analytica is on another level. Okay, so that is what I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching. This is Calvin. Until next time.